Today we're going to be playing Discard, which is one of my favorite archetypes in the game continually, season after season. I find myself going back to it and just having a lot of fun just because it's versatile. There's multiple ways to win within these Discard decks, and it's just a blast. We got a really cool Black Knight one today, so I think you guys are going to enjoy this. Let's jump into it. So today's deck is made up of Black Knight, Nico Minoru, Blade, Morbius, Swarm, Colleen Wing, Rogue, Lady Sif, Dracula, MODOK, Apocalypse, and the Infinite. Now when it comes to Discard, there's a couple of different variants that people will use. Obviously we have the Hela decks, where people hide things behind Invisible Woman, which is a little bit dangerous with Eliath still being out there and being able to take all of those cards out. You've got Lockjaw Hela, got just regular Hela decks where they just play Blade, Colleen Wing, Silver Samurai, Lady Sif to take out Death and things like that. But you also have one of my favorite, which is the MODOK, Apocalypse, Swarm, and Morbius discard decks. I don't know why, there's just something really fun about playing MODOK as well as playing lots of Swarms and Morbius. It's just incredibly fun, and that's what this deck is all about. So the win conditions in this are obviously Morbius being one of those, Dracula, Apocalypse, and Black Knight. Because if you are able to get Black Knight down and then discard Apocalypse, it'll be a minimum of 12. Now, depending on how many times you've discarded Apocalypse up until this point, let's say that you already discarded it once with Lady Sif and it's already at a 12, then if you play Black Knight and Blade, you're going to be able to get that Apocalypse up 4 more as well, giving you that Blade that only costs 4, but gives you a lot of power and is not able to be destroyed, which is something that I always forget about because I don't play Black Knight enough, and I forget that it can't be destroyed. It's got that ongoing ability. And then obviously, working in that same regard, you've got Dracula to take out Apocalypse final turn. Hopefully, if you are able to play MODOK on turn 5, allowing that Dracula to get really big. And Dracula just has the incredible ability of never being able to be destroyed unless your opponent is playing Lady Deathstrike, which is incredibly rare in Marvel Snap. So for the most part, probably 99.9% of the time, your Dracula is going to be safe. And if you're able to discard enough, we'll be able to most likely take out that location final turn if you've been able to play some other things. Now you also have Morbius in here, and if you're able to play Morbius on a location where, say, they can't play 4, 5, and 6 cost cards, you're going to be able to protect it from an Enchantress or a Shang-Chi. Obviously, Rogue would be able to take it out. Now, typically, I would say don't have Rogue in this deck, but right now, with everyone and their mother and their grandmother and their grandmother's next-door neighbor that always allows her to borrow sugar playing Miss Marvel, Rogue is going to need to be in your deck. That or Enchantress. You have got to just choose because Miss Marvel is so incredibly strong, and if you're able to either steal that ability or cancel that ability out, it's going to make a massive difference in the outcome of your games. Now, you might be wondering, what are some cards that you could throw in here to replace? You can always throw in Goose or Storm if you would like to, because you can hide Morbius underneath that. You could play Storm on 3 and play Morbius, or you could play Storm on 3 and play Dracula, pretty much guaranteeing you the ability to win that location, even if your opponent is playing Miss Marvel. You could throw in some other big cards in this if you wanted to, say you didn't have Infinite or something along those lines. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't have MODOK, don't worry. You can still play this deck. It's just not going to be as efficient. You would probably want to throw Hellcow in the deck, and if your goal is to have Dracula discard Apocalypse, then you're probably going to want to play Hellcow and Colleen Wing on final turn, something along those lines. And if you're able to get Swarm down before that, as well as Morbius, then you could play Hellcow, Colleen Wing, and play all of your Swarms, and hopefully be able to leave it to where just Apocalypse is in your hand, allowing Dracula to take that out as well. So Hellcow, especially with the recent power buff, not a bad replacement. And then if we weren't in the current season that we're in with everybody playing Miss Marvel, you could take Rogue out and you could throw in something like Wong, or you could do anything along those lines. You could play Beast in a deck like this where you play Blade, Calling Wing, and you Beast it back. I have tried so many different variants of discard, and one of my favorite ones is actually with Dakin and Bishop. And there's so many different versatile ways that you can go about making discard really fun, because obviously discard has some high-powered cards for what they're worth. Blade being a 1/3 is really, really good. Colleen being a 2/4, Lady Sif being a 3/5, and then obviously Hellcow being the beast that it is. There's a lot of power potential within discard, and you can throw it into some other fun decks. But today's deck, very specifically, we got Black Knight doing some work for us. We absolutely pop off, and guess what? Today, we face a Zabu deck. So Zabu, Miss Marvel, all that kind of stuff. We face a Lockdown deck. So Jeff, Professor X, Miss Marvel, Eliath, that kind of thing. We face a Loki deck. So we're able to see how we fare against Loki. And then we also face a Ravonna Tribunal deck, okay? And all of these we win. So you guys are going to want to stick around, watch all of these games, see how we handle these opponents. You're going to love it. Let's get into it. And we got Apocalypse, which is great for us because that'll make our Black Knight a 12. Or that'll make our sword a 12. We just need Lady Sif. Alright, so we would love to end up drawing in a rogue here. Not that quickly. Nice, okay. I don't want to steal this yet, but I kind of have to now. I'll snap because then I got to go MODOK, and MODOK will give us the 12 for the Black Knight, which will be great. What do we think they're doing, huh? Alright, so we get to at least take one of them. Wish we'd had priority there. That would have been nice. They're probably like, what the heck? This is a discard deck. They don't run Rogue. Well, with everybody running this, yes, we do. Wow, that's incredible. It's so funny to me that, like, literally people are, like, defining their entire experience in Marvel Snap with this right here. With Miss Marvel. It's like, this is their everything. Crazy to me. This isn't going to give us much in the middle. Oh, I have to be careful. Does this count as a 2? That's a real question. Whoa. I don't think I'd ever... Yeah, it will count as a 2. Okay. So then this is just going to give us 4 over here. Which obviously doesn't win that location. Alright, so then I think I need to do this. This is such a bummer. Like, really. I'm just gonna throw this over here to throw it. Why not? What just happened? Okay, so it got rid of this. So that actually just kept them in the same place. And that kind of just shows the type of players who play this type of stuff. They don't necessarily understand how it really works. This rogue right here, I know they were probably trying to steal our Morbius, or they were definitely trying to steal our Morbius to win the middle. But by stealing our rogue, their scroll now has absolutely no value. Because obviously they're not discarding anything. But like, literally, come on guys. A little bit of lag right now. Don't want to play this. I wish Swarm was over there. But obviously it's not. This will be fine. We can go Colleen Blade as long as we don't draw into Morbius right now. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Do I want that right now though? I kind of want Swarm if I'm honest. Do I need that many? My hand is gonna be full. I would love to be able to play them over here though. Yeah, I'll do this. Is that lagging to you guys as well in the video? It probably is, which is incredibly strange to me right now. All right, nice. So we can go here. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw down 2 of these right here. And they probably play Miss Marvel right here. Oh, which is gonna, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter because we'll be able to get this. Nice, of course. All right, so we are winning, so we can't steal their Miss Marvel from the middle if we try to. I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. Well, I'm gonna need to be able to play some stuff. Ooh, okay. So, Dracula might end up not being the best thing for us. We just need to make sure that we're winning right now, and I don't know if we're going to be. Are we winning? Because we just have to beat out there. We're not winning. So all they have to do is play their Eliath over here. What does this do? Miss Marvel doesn't win it for them right here. I think they played a Jin last turn. This is all that I can play right here. I'll probably lose this if I had to guess. Depends on where they play their Eliath. Yep. Okay, so they played their Eliath in the completely wrong location. That's hilarious. Get wrecked, dude. What the heck? What are you doing? Victory. All right, this isn't going to be the best for us. Dracula there could win it for us, is the only real thing I can think of. Okay, so this is a Loki deck. This will be interesting, to say the least. We'll be able to play some swarms over here to hopefully at least give us a little bit of an advantage. And if they're playing Loki, and they're playing Quinjet, they're not going to be able to play anything right here on Crimson. So that'll be good for us as well. My game's lagging a whole bunch right now. I'll just do this. Why not? Okay. Heck yeah, dude. I think we might be okay with this, y'all. Oh, that sucks, dude. They took my rogue to steal this from me. That's a huge, huge bummer. Morbius is freaking out for some reason. Well, we're gonna have lots of swarms here, which I'm not against. I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and play this right here to see if I can get in front of it. Yeah, because they're not gonna have anything over here. What the heck? Why would you do that? Well, now they're gonna get a bunch of discard cards, so depending on what they get, hopefully they don't draw into our Modok. If they draw into our Modok, that's gonna be a problem. Give me Apocalypse in hand, please. Okay, it's pretty incredible. 3, 6, 9, 12. This is gonna go up to 12 as well. They have 5 of our cards. Our Morbius is freaking out. I don't know if it's lag or just some weird thing, but I can't believe that Cable stole Rogue. Oh wow, okay. It's not gonna win that for you over here, big dog. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Y'all, look what they just played. They just played Apocalypse, Lady Sif, and Blade. That's nuts. Wow. That's kind of wild. We didn't really like Gamma. This could end up being a bummer. Give me... wow, you're going to sacrifice your Zabu. Okay, give me Blade here. Blade would be incredible here. Ah, that's a bummer. Place that card's location. Okay, sick. I'll throw this down. Oh, please be bad. Please be bad. Oh, an early Sarah! A very, very early Sarah. Wow! Make it a... Man, I would have loved to have had a Swarm. Now I'm going to draw in a Swarm. Okay, there's the Blade for us. A copy of it to your hand. 1. 2. Alright, so hopefully we draw into our Rogue here. Rogue would win the game for us. Yes. That's sick, dude. I don't know when I want to use it, though. That's the only thing. But I'm going to get to play both of those final turn, which would be pretty big for us. Oh, wow. Okay, coming in hot with it. Interesting. Do I want to steal this or this? I think I definitely want to steal the Iron Man. Seems like it probably has the most power potential for him. Yeah, especially since they have 2 4s over here. Miss Marvel isn't doing too much for him. Don't hit Onslaught, please. Mother. Well, that'll help our Morbius at least. But I mean, that sucks, dude. Oh, man, that sucks. That's a huge bummer. Our MODOK will get pretty big, though. Wish I had one more blade. Or this isn't gonna do anything for us. If I play MODOK over here, they could have a Shang-Chi very easily. If I play MODOK over here, that adds 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 power, which is 37. For some reason, I have a feeling they're going to still try and play Tribunal right there. I'm just going to go for this. Let's see what happens. All right, there's Tribunal. Okay, cool. It's not enough. Nice. We can give him a fist bump. That rogue was clutch for us. Oh, I forgot that we had Onslaught right here. That was nasty, dude. So I could have played a Swarm over here as well. Dude, that was sick. All right, y'all, that's going to be it for today's video. Man, we popped off with that Black Knight deck. Super fun card, and we just did good. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Peace out.